guys, it's the Page Turners with Noreen here, and I'm here to do a book review on Legend by Maria Lu. So the synopsis of this book, it's set in a dystopian world. The Western United States is broken up. It's the home of a republic and where the nation is at war with its neighbours. Born into an elite family of one of the republic's richest districts, 15-year-old June, she's groomed and trained from a young age to be ranked in one of the republic's highest military circles. On the other hand, born in the slums, 15-year-old Day is one of the world's most wanted criminals. However, his motives may not be as malicious as they seem. However, it seems like those two people are on separate worlds. They're not going to cross their paths. However, on one occasion when June's brother dies, Day is seen as a prime suspect. So she goes out to find him to avenge her brother's death. It's like a cat and mouse game where Day is surviving for his family, and she's chasing and hunting for him to get rid of. However, in a shocking turn of events, they become closer, and they also uncover the great lengths that their country has taken in order to hide the actual truth. So my review of this book, I really liked it. At first I thought I wasn't going to like it at all. It's just like all those typical dystopian books. There's not really original story behind it. This was a really good book. The character June, she's like one of those typical hard-strung female characters that you see in a lot of books as of today. But in a way she's still different because she's faced a lot of hardship and struggle. Like, her parents died when she was young, she couldn't remember them, and her brother got murdered, and that was the only close relationship that she had with anyone. She's not really good at making friends. She's quite alone by herself. She blindly follows the Republic's orders. She thinks it's the best society to live in. She's faced a lot of hardship and challenges, but she goes through all those obstacles with a quiet determination, which makes it even more admirable. And the fact she's only 15, which is such a young age, that the stuff that she's gone through, the stuff that she's still going through, it's just mature. It's just made her more mature and grown up at a very early age. Day, I thought that I'm not going to like this character. I thought he's just going to be one of those kind of hippie criminals. At first, my first impressions when I read the blurb that I'm not going to like him. However, I liked him a lot. I think he's one of the best male characters there is. He's smart. He's incredibly fast. He's incredibly strong. He's got all the skills that June has, maybe even more. But what made me really like him is that the soft and vulnerable side that we got to see him, especially to do with his family, the stuff that he goes through, the lengths that he went through, all of that was for his family. He's declared dead by society, so everyone thinks he's dead. However, he goes out and he kind of steals things here and there just to keep his family going. They live in the poor slums. They're affected by this plague that all poor sectors are, and he's trying in his hardest just in order to kind of make them survive. There are other characters that also make this book really brilliant. Tess, which is Day's kind of sidekick, she's just a girl that tags along, and she knows quite a lot of medical stuff, so anytime that Day gets hurt, then she's there to look after him. Another character called Thomas, which is Meteus's best friend, so June's older brother's best friend. He is quite a sinister character, and there are stuff that I'm not going to give any spoilers, but he's quite evil. That's all I'm saying. Another character, which he only makes a really brief appearance, but he's going to make a much more big appearance in the second book, is Andon, which is Electa's son. We can see an obvious love triangle forming in the second book. Andon makes her blush, and she finds him really quite good looking. But that's all that there is from that encounter. The romance between June and Day is really good. Like, at first when they met each other, they didn't know who they were. They didn't know he didn't know that she was the most highly ranked person in the Republic's military, and who got 1,500 out of 1,500 in a test, and she is the Republic's prodigy. She doesn't know that he's the most wanted criminal. He's the prime suspect that killed her brother. So when they first meet, they like each other, and it's more to do with kind of looks and the ability to get in and out of places without being noticed, and the observation skills. However, once they do find out their real identities, they still can't keep away from each other, and I thought that was really good. Like, it made the romance between them a much better. It started off as hot, and then it became all sizzling, and then they hate each other. They have every reason to hate each other. They are enemies, but they still can't keep away from each other. The plot of this book, aside from June and Day's story, The government is a corrupt government, as all governments are in dystopian societies. They are using the poor sectors in order to benefit, in order for the richer sectors to benefit. And it kind of relates back to real world and reality itself, like how the big countries and the wealthy Western countries use third world countries in order to gain what they want, in order to gain benefits for themselves. So I thought that was kind of like a good comparison between real world and the actual fiction world in Legend. Maria shows through Day's experiences and June's realization that bigger, wealthier countries can use the poor and smaller countries for their own benefit. All in all, this book is not about someone standing up and fighting against the government. This is about different types of emotions: grief, loss, love, especially to do with one's family. There's a lot of family commitments and family responsibilities in this book. June has her family responsibility and towards her brother, and she wants to avenge her brother's death. Day has his family responsibility in keeping his family alive. But this book, I highly recommend this book. I give this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Check out all the links down below, and I'll see you soon. Bye!